Your boys, Earl Stevens and Brant Jones. Brant. Be legit.
E40s, Fazarizi.
Sick with it.
Ooh.
West Coast, baby.
Bay Area.
That's right, y'all. We're reviewing the new album from pretty much West Coast legends, rap legends, E40 and Be Legit. I know some of y'all probably like rap legends. I never even heard these fucking guys.
Connected and respected.
Kids don't know shit.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know. They are a part of a group also known as The Click. From back in the day.
Right.
There was E40, Be Legit, D-Shot, and Sugar T.
Right.
Do your homework.
Do your Googles.
That is homework nowadays.
Right. No, man. Let's talk about this cover though, because I don't know where this cover art. Where do you think that came from? Is that because that can't be them?
That came. No, that is definitely their faces. That may not be them. I don't know. What if it is them? They've known each other for a long time.
Is that them?
Oh, that is definitely.
That definitely looks like E40 on the left.
Definitely Be Legit on the right.
Damn, that is, huh?
Now the question is that them or did they get like?
Oh, they did like the little computer on the shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Shouts out to them though for doing
if that is them. Shouts out for them for having such a long friendship. Shit.
Right.
Not everybody has friendships that long these days.
Since the 70s. Ooh. Just a side note, man. Y'all know E40 created like 90% of the fucking slang hip hop uses to this day.
Has,
you know what I'm saying?
The slang, hip hop slang dictionary.
Right.
Like he came out with it. He has a legit dictionary of slang.
Right.
And all the words that these kids think they're making up, they've been used.
Yeah. E40 probably came up with the fucking word. Yeah. Or the slang that your fucking CD uses.
You thought
E40 probably came up with it.
You thought you made it up, but you actually heard it somewhere.
I believe that there's some shit that people in Texas say that E40 fucking came up with. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, I think already was something that E40 came up with. You know what I'm saying?
Doubt it.
I think it was.
I wouldn't doubt it.
But yeah, so
like
let's
slang all over. All over the culture is his.
Right.
He curated it. He created it.
What was your initial impressions listening to this, man? Your initial thoughts going into this?
Nostalgia. For me. Like, I had an older brother, so I was put onto a lot of this, like, the rappers that were slightly ahead of my time, but still part of it, like, E40, technically E40 is a part of everybody's time because he stayed relevant.
Jesus fucking Christ,
everything. He is. He's a part of everyone's
time. How many people besides E40 do you know that's, like, been at least that present? Consistent? I'm not saying he's been, like...
that long?
But he's present.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He did. I think he did a song for Golden State or something for the Warriors. Right when they won too. Yeah. Like he's in your face at all times.
Good friend of Tupac.
Right. Tell me when to go. Yeah.
Dumb.
No, I feel like we saying it was nostalgia. It was like G shit. It was like just classic G shit.
Yeah, straight up. Like for me, it was like nostalgic. Like to where when I heard it, or when I knew I was gonna listen to it immediately, I was like, this is going to be some OG shit.
Yeah,
and that's definitely what it was.
It's a hard ass West Coast Bay Area vibe album. But it's hard though.
Immediately, I started moving. Like I couldn't help but move with some of the beats. Like the first track came in, and I started moving my head side to side, like I was shaking dreads.
Right. No, that first track is hard.
I used to do that. Like they'd be slapping around and shit. So
lessons.
The days.
Is that what it was called? The first track. I believe that's what it was called.
Life lessons.
Yeah,
life lessons.
That track is hard.
Yes.
Yeah, I already knew what I was getting into. I was like, okay, it's gonna be one of these out because they're basically spending the time trying to teach you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like they're not like going so far left with it where they sound like how Jay-Z sounded, right?
Yeah.
Not to say how Jay-Z sounded bad, but they were like they're still like within the streets, like yo, like watch out for this. Peep game, you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
I guess it's what happens when you reach OG status. You just become more of a teacher.
Yeah,
is that what it is? Well, so I kind of feel like DecadeZ was like that. Remember DecadeZ's Fabulous album? They were like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They're putting people a lot on game and shit.
Right.
Basically saying, don't make the mistakes we've made. You know, because they probably made those mistakes.
Youngsters don't want to hear that shit.
Or they've seen people make those mistakes, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
just airing it out. So they're like, hey, this can save your life one day. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to be in a situation, make this choice.
Right.
And, you know, yeah, you definitely get that in this. E40, he's always, to me, I've always felt like E40 has always been a teacher. Like, when he comes out with his shit, why would he have a dictionary? You know, a dictionary of slang. He's teaching. Like, he's always been a teacher. And his class is in. You know what I'm saying?
Bars. Street got bars, y'all. Street got bars.
I'm just saying. He's definitely been a big piece of hip hop. Like, a big, you know. He's contributed a lot, you know.
I agree with you.
Whether people know it or not, there's a lot of people that don't know that he's contributed a lot.
Right.
And he has.
He really has. Even like just like independent hustle wise.
Oh yeah.
I remember when Texas was like first getting on, because there were people that were out there that were doing this shit. It was like No Limit and, you know, maybe Cash Money, you know, but they were kind of doing it slightly major, but it was, you know,
it was bubbling.
It was bubbling. They had made their way into the majors and people were looking at them and shit.
Yeah.
But in like places like Texas, they were out here like doing their own thing without nobody's help. And the only other people that I knew at that time period that was really running the underground game and they were like bosses on their own was the Bay Area, was E40, because he been doing that shit for a long time.
E40.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were doing their own shit. They ain't need no fucking.
Yeah, straight up. Like, we don't need nobody. Like, we're gonna do our own thing and have our own sound.
Be our own business. Be our own label.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? This was probably another one of my favorite tracks on here was the Guilty by Association. I like that shit.
Yeah.
There's some hard beats on here, man. I just kind of like some of the stories they were telling on here too.
Oh, yeah. You know I mean, like when an OG opens their mouth, the youngster better listen. So I hope a lot of the kids that may listen.
Are you an OG or are you listening? Because you got to understand, we're like,
I'm young.
They're a little bit
older. That's why I'm in the in between. Where it's like,
so we're like the enforcer. Like, yeah, you better listen to the OG, nigga.
There you go. We're
talking to Trippie Redd.
We're the capo. We're the capo and shit.
We're talking to Trippie Redd and Lil Yachty. Hey, you little niggas need to sit down and listen.
Listen up.
Listen to what the fuck he's saying. Shit,
Open
don't talk when he talks.
The both of yous. Don't talk. The both of yous.
Hit you in your fucking head, yeah. Nah, that's how I kind of feel. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, straight up. And then to have E40 is one thing, because it's like I said, he's been consistent, he's been around. But to have Be Legit thrown in the mix, one of his partners in crime since back in the day, and I know Be Legit go hard also. He got OG status as well, and it's like immediately I was like, yes, this is a duo, not necessarily like a duo of two artists from different places or whatever, different groups or whatever, just mixing together. No, these motherfuckers been doing this shit for a long time,
for a long ass time,
and they know what the fuck they're doing.
Right. What you give this on a scale of 1 to 10?
1 to 10? Give it 8.5.
8.5?
8.5. Solid 8.5. That shit was good. It was just good to know that they still got it.
Right.
You know? Because at the same time, I have heard better from them both.
Yeah.
But they still fucking got it to where they're still running circles around some of these youngsters.
Right.
With ease.
I would give this I gave this a 7.5.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a lot of lyrical, content on here.
No.
It's not like a lot of bars or whatever you're looking for. But there's a lot of stuff that's being said in here that you can kind of take. Like when E40 was saying something, he was kind of telling a story about like people in the hood. I think it was a Guilty by Association, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was that track. Yeah. We talked about people growing up in the hood, how some of them come from broken homes, and then he says they don't have the fathers, and then he's talking about the fathers wasn't around, but he was also just talking about like men in general, because he was like the uncles don't be around, and that's like a second father. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say?
Level, yeah.
And then for some odd reason, I've never seen that in that perspective like that.
No.
33 years on this fucking planet, I just never was like, yeah, you know what, he's fucking right.
He'll still to
You know what I'm
this day
saying?
he'll still put you on some game.
They are. Uncles are like a second. I mean, we know this, right? But I just never looked at it like. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. It's weird. I just never seen that perspective.
That relationship and like they're close to the family, like the uncle, like that at least.
Right.
I mean,
they are like a second father, and just imagine how much stronger that kid is. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I treat my nieces. I treat them like if I'm their father in a second sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am, my brother's brother. To where it's like I have the same values and everything. So I know exactly how he would pretty much raise his kid.
Me and my brother have different values. I'm going to say that now. We have different values.
Me and my brother have pretty much a lot of the same.
I cannot wait until our kids. I got kids and he's got kids, and my son is beating up his son. Yeah, and like just punking him around and shit. I'm just being real.
See, me and my brother, we're a lot of people think we're twins.
Yeah,
so
I can see that
in a lot of aspects. So it's like, man.
So shouts
not
out
necessarily identical to this now.
Right.
The twins.
I see what you're saying, but yeah, y'all kind of have the same. But shouts out to E40 though, man, and shouts out to Be Legit.
I definitely enjoyed it. Y'all should check it out.
Most
definitely. That shit is like it'll put you on some game.
OG West Coast
always
shit.
Does because once you're done with that album, you can go backwards in E40's discography and you can learn a lot.
A lot of shit.
A lot. You can learn who you are.